Good morning, first grade. I hope that you had a restful weekend and you are ready to rock and roll to beat this week and get all of our work done. So today I'm going to go over with you Phonics lesson 132. And, well, this is my teacher copy, but your sheet should look something similar to this. And at the top it says review of vowel digraphs. And so now we've pretty much learned a lot of things that we need to know for reading, for writing, for everything, and for second grade. So we're going to do a lot of review this week, a review of all the different things. That way we can move on to more things, or if we need to go back and reteach something, then I can do that. So this week you're going to see a lot of review, and I know it's stuff that you've already learned, but which means that it should be easy for you. And maybe some things you come across like, oh yeah, now I remember that. And so that's what we're going to do this week. So right now, go ahead and get your paper out. We're going to do the vowel digraphs. We're going to review together. And then I'm actually going to do the worksheet with you. That way, if you have any questions, I'll know which number you might be on, or that you can call and refer back to. Okay? So remember, whenever we talk about vowel digraphs, first let's talk about a digraph. A digraph is when two letters come together to make one sound, right? So when we talk about a vowel digraph, let's review our vowels. Our vowels are A, E, I, O, U, right? So a vowel digraph is when two vowels come together to make one vowel sound, all right? So I have some cards here that I'm going to review with you. And these are all the vowel digraphs. And then some of them I've left at school, and so it's just a mess. But that's okay, because I have my sheet, like you should, of all of the things, like the mini chart of how we code things and what they are. So thankfully, you can actually follow along with me on this side. Vowel digraphs, here's all the ones I'm about to go through. And then you can have these with you while we're working on our worksheet together. That way, if you forget how to code something, they're right there. So if you don't have this, pause the video and go find that, because that will be very helpful whenever we're starting. So let's go ahead and review a little bit. We're going to review just like we would in class if I was pointing to our phonics chart, except now I'm going to flash them. And what we're going to do is just like we do in class. I'll flash it. You're going to tell me the letters, the sound, and then like the picture. So let's do this one together, because this is a fairly old one. So we're going to say digraph O-A, O like soap. Okay, remember how we did that? So let's do that with this one. You ready? Digraph O-A, O like soap. Digraph E-I, A like veil. That's a tricky one. Digraph E-A, A like steak. Digraph E-A, E like leaf. Digraph E-A, E like thread. Digraph U-E, U like glue. Digraph A-W, all like straw. Remember, we'll find this at the end of a word in the final position, because the A-W. Digraph A-U, all like faucet. And we'll find this sound all in the middle or the beginning of a word. Digraph E-Y, E like key. Digraph E-W, ooh like cashew. Digraph E-I, E like receipt. All right, now we have missed a few because, again, I don't have my cards. But if you will, you can either look onto yours or you can look up here onto mine. So let's review some of these. You ready? Digraph A-I, A like rain. Skipped over here. Digraph A-Y, A like hay. Let's go down. The only one we didn't do is this one. Digraph E-E, E like sheep. Very good. We did that row. Let's go to here. Diagraph I-E, I like pie. Diagraph I-E, E like shield. All right, we did this one. Let's go here. Diagraph O-O, ooh like tooth. This one at the bottom. Diagraph O-O, like hook. Diagraph O-W, O like bow. Very good. Now, if you want to review all of them again, pause the video and go ahead and find the side that I was on too that says vowel digraphs, and you can go through all of them all over again. But remember, have this out beside you so when we go over the worksheet, then we can refer back to that if we forget how to code something. All right? So, diagraphs we know are fun. We've learned this before, so we shouldn't have to go into details. I don't have to teach you anything new because we've already learned it. So all we're doing is just reviewing it. We're doing it. All right? So go ahead and get your pencils out and get your papers out. And I'm actually going to do it with you. So you know in the first part, you're going to skip numbers 1 through 18. You don't have to worry about those. We're not going to spell any words or hear any sounds. We're just going to code the words. Okay? So let's go ahead and do that together. And before, so there's a lot of them on there, especially at the beginning. I think numbers 19 through like 24, like more than half of them are compound words. So somebody tell me, you watching this, what a compound word is. Go ahead and say it out loud. Okay? A compound word are when two words come together to make a new word. So, for example, air, plane. Put them together, airplane, right? This is my favorite. Ice, cream. Put them together, ice cream, right? So, when we code compound words, remember, we put a line straight down the middle to kind of show that this is a compound word. If we break it apart, they're two different words, okay? So, let's go ahead and get started on that. I'm going to come up. And so I don't have my sheet. I do have a sheet, but I wanted to write them up here so that way you could see them a little better. And we can do it together. So let's work on number 19. Let's code the word airplane. The first thing I see is a vowel digraph. And if you need to, go back to your sheet to refer if it's been a while. Remember, digraphs we always underline. So I see AI says A like rain, right? So I'm going to put a macron over my A and cross out my I. Airplane. So the next thing I should have, I'll put this here. The next thing I should have is a macron over my A and cross out my E because it's a silent magic E. And I also know it's a compound word, so I'm going to put my line down the middle. And then don't forget my apostrophe mark, my accent mark. And I believe that is all. Airplane. This is how you should have coded the word airplane. And make sure you draw your lines because I didn't have the pictures to the picture of the airplane. I believe that that's what that is. Yep. All right. Number 20. The word is, let's sound it out together. Coffee. Coffee pot. Pot. Coffee pot. All right. Let's go ahead and do it together. I'm going to put a brave over my O. Good. E says E like sheep. That's my vowel digraph. I'm going to underline it, put a macron over my E, cross out my other E. Coffee pot. Okay, coffee pot. I do know that this is a compound word. Psh, put my accent mark. Now I'm not done. I have and I see a VCCV. So I have a vowel under my O. Consonant, vowel, because this one does, we didn't mark that one out. So now, in the word coffee, let's see where my line will go through my VCCV word. Coffee. Right down the middle of the F and F. Coffee. Coffee. All right. Oh, and I forgot the K back. Sorry. That one's a lot. So we've got coffee pot, and this is how you should have it coded. All right. The next word I have is cookbook. So I automatically see my two vowel digraphs. Cookbook. I'm going to put a brave under the book. Same thing. Put my breathe under the O-O. Cookbook. Put a K back on my C. This is a compound word, so I'm going to put my line through cook and book with my accent mark. And I believe we are done. That was a pretty easy one. Cookbook. Make sure that you draw your line to match the picture. Cookbook. All right. 22, the word is newspaper. Newspaper. So, what do you see in here that you recognize? Newspaper. Hopefully you're saying the EW. And you are right. EW says ooh. Right? Newspaper. So I have an I'm going to put a combination under that. So a swoop under my ER. My A says A. So I'm going to put a macron over that. Alright. It is a compound word. So I'm going to put a line through it. News. Paper. I do have a VCV here. Put my V for vowel under A. My C is my P for my consonant. And my V goes under my E. Let's see if this is correct. So I know when I put these under the words, they have more than one syllable. So the word paper, let's see where my line's going to go. Paper. Right after the first V or after the A. Paper. All right. Very good. Number 23, the word is rowboat. Rowboat. First thing I see is our vowel digraph OW. So I'm going to underline it. Cross out my W. Put a macron over my O because it says O, like bow. Rowboat. I see my vowel digraph OA. Underline OA. Put a macron over the O. Cross out my A. And it is a compound word. Don't forget my accent mark. Rowboat. That's how you should have that one coded. Now, at any time, if you are a little slower than what I'm doing, that is okay. Pause the video and go ahead and catch up. Or as soon as I start that one, pause it, you do it, and then see if you got it correct, okay? Don't wait for me to give you the answers. All right. Number 14, the word is chimney. 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 I'm going to underline my CH because it says like cheese. Oh, not under the I, just the CH. I'm going to put a breathe over my short vowel I. E. My digraph EY, underline EY. Cross out the Y, put a macron over the E. EY says E like key. So hopefully while we're doing this, you're remembering those pictures that we just flashed in front of you, right? Chimney. And I do have a V, C, C, V. Because it has more than one syllable. Let's see where my line would go. Chimney. Right between the M and the N. All right. So remember, V stands for the vowel. C stands for the consonants. All right. And we do that when the word has more than one syllable in it. Okay. Two more. I've got the word shawl. Shawl. So I know that SH says sh like shark. Okay. SH, I'm going to underline my digraph SH. And I know AW says aw like straw. Hopefully you're going back to this and you're looking. AW says aw like straw. So I underline that one. And then I'll just leave it alone. I am done. Nothing else I can do to it. All right. 26. The word is gingerbread. Gingerbread. All right, this is a long word, so let's do it together. I'm going to put a breathe over my I. And that's a combination. I'm going to put a swoop under ER. Ginger, that's just a blend. We don't have to do anything to it. Ed. Ooh, vowel digraph. I'm going to underline it. Mark out the A. Put a breathe over the E. Because EA can say like thread. Okay. So now I've got gingerbread, but I've got a little bit more work to do. I've got a compound word here, so I'm going to put a line to separate the compound, ginger and bread. And then I've got a VCV. C-C-V word. And the word ginger has more than one syllable, so let's do it. Ginger. So I'm going to put my line through the N and the G with my accent mark. Gingerbread. Did I miss anything? Ooh! I did miss something. J. Does G say J or G? Let's go back. I think it's still on our sheet from... I know we have it. It may not be on your sheet. But remember, the G can say J like giraffe. All we have to do is code it with a dot on top. Hopefully you caught that mistake that I made. But, like I said, as long as we fix our mistakes and we learn from it, we're fine. All right, so on your papers, that is how you should have coded all of your words. So if you want to pause now and make sure that you've got what I've got and have all your work ready and done. And now we have reviewed all of our vowel diagrams. So how easy was that? I bet you didn't remember some of them. And you were like, oh yeah, I remember doing that at the beginning of the year. And so hopefully this was helpful for you. Keep this around because tomorrow and all the rest of the week we're going to be reviewing different things. Our vowel diagrams like we did today. We're going to review diphthongs, consonant diagrams, and many, many more. Okay? Have fun today, guys, and keep up the awesome work. Bye-bye.